Hey, Talon. Whoa. Okay, I did not expect crawlers. Crawler, die. Die, crawler. No, 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 no. You are not going to kill me. You are not going to kill me. Alright. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How y'all doing today? I'm doing absolutely great today. Today I am continuing with my no mining challenge on my own little single player game. So I went ahead and I just organized some stuff. I put stuff away in cargo boxes. Let's see, I don't think I put anything in these, but I put the building stuff over here and some of the other things here, the gardening stuff in the gardening box. And all of the medical stuff I went ahead and just put right in here, and I'll put some in here as well because it's near the medical stuff. So anyway, now that I've gotten those, the next thing that I want to do, I need to build a mini pod so I can go around and scout and try to loot some of the neutral POIs. And you may notice that I tilt every now and then, and that happens when I hit the side of something like this. As you can see, it's shaking like that. With Alpha 5.1, they did something that made it do that. But as you guys know now, Alpha 5.1 has released, and there are several updates and changes and stuff that they added, like the lens flares. You can see the lens flares are just, I mean, that, okay. And that was just, I mean, those are just the flares, whereas the lights themselves, you know, they've still got a little different flare, and that's with the lowest intensity right there. It just, you know, the lights themselves look a bit different. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Now, they have added the first rendition of the reload animations, which if I use up some of my ammo, which I'm not going to waste it, but if I did use some of it, you would see that. And I'm no longer going to have to worry about giant holes and craters like this from explosives from the drones, because the drone terrain damage has been reduced. That's going to get really annoying tilting going along the terrain. I'm sure they will fix that. One of the first things they do once they realize how bad it is. I hope they do anyway. But in any case, I want to build a mini pod, and in order to do so, I'm going to need to be level 7. Now, with the copper, iron, cobalt, and silicone, I should have enough to build it, but I'm going to need to be level 7 before I can actually build it. So let me go ahead and get some stuff put in the factory now. I'm going to need, it's going to be, let's see, 100, so that's going to be 200 of these. Okay, and then I'm going to need 100 copper, and then let's see, 80 cobalt and 70 silicone. So 100 copper is going to be tough. That'll give me some copper and silicone. That'll give me cobalt, copper, and silicone. That'll give me some of everything, because that requires some of everything. I'm going to leave that in there for now. And then these give silicone. So let me put... to factory. Control devices and electronics, and you can now shift click to put things in here. Silicone, that's 50, 70. All right, put that back in there, and then metal components. For cobalt, I need, let's see, I need 80 total. So if I do 20, that adds 10, which means that I need, that's, all right, so I'm going to need, what, 80 more to get the 40, because that adds 20. Let's add some of these. Let's add 10 of these, and that'll increase the silicone too, so that'll be a little over. But that will be all of that that I need. Now, all right, let's, I don't know why it's, shift clicking is no longer putting those in, which is weird. But this is just, that's weird. All right, so let's just do that. And it brought that down to 1 second. Now I can just put all this back. I can't shift click it for some reason. That's weird. I hope they fix that quickly. Anyway, so now I just need to get to level 7 before I can actually spawn that in, and then I can go grab some fuel to fuel it up. And as you can see, I'm like almost halfway to level 7. So going and killing some creatures ought to do it. If I can find some drones, it would be great. But let's see. There are some lizard mules over this way. At least there were. They were coming into my... There they are. And you can actually see the... there's a... You see the light thing there? Instead of the light just appearing, you can actually see it in the terrain. Hey, look, there's a raptor. Wow, it's got... That's awesome. I like it. All right. Any other raptors or anything in the area? Nope. Let's see if I can take out this lizard mule. Yep. Okay. So they changed the muzzle flash of the assault rifle. Let's see if they did anything to the pistol. Let's find something to kill with the pistol. Looks like there's a baby lizard mule over this way. Oh yeah. Of course, now I can't run. That's pretty cool. Hey look, it's Triceratops. Let's see if killing that will help. Don't kill me, Trike. Oh crap. The natives are after me. The natives are after me. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Level 7 reached. That's weird shooting through the scope. Oh, I'm out of ammo with that. All right. Well, salvaging these things is an absolute must. If I can find them all. One, two, three. There was 4 total, right? Was it 4 or 5? I think it was 5, because that's 4 here and 5 here. Ooh. So I got a lot of crops, and I have a lot of little ammo. Not a lot of ammo. Which means I'm going to have to use some of my magnesium that I've got left from what I salvaged to make up some ammo. I'm thinking I'm just going to make some assault rifle ammo. And hopefully use that to take out some drones. Now, let's go ahead and make up some food, because I don't want these to go to waste. That I'm going to put away for now. And corn dogs. Let's eat some canned veggies. And let's see, seaweed snacks and aloe vera are perishables. Do I have more than one fridge or just one? Just one fridge. Okay. Let's see. Nothing is actually grouped yet in here, so I'm going to go ahead and auto group everything. I don't know why they don't have the repair bay grouping to anything yet. I mean, they've had the repair bay forever. Well, maybe not forever, but for a long time. All right. And I think one more. I'll just eat the last one too. All right, and let's go ahead and bandage myself, because I tend to hurt myself when I run and jump and fight. And let's get that assault rifle reloaded. And that is the last of my magnesium. So I'm gonna need to go on a magnesium run. They actually made the size of that icon smaller. That's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go on a magnesium run, trying to loot some of the other POIs. So what I'm gonna do is let's come on up to the landing pad here. And now that I have gotten to level 7, 1 second, bing, mini pod. All right, now let's go get some fuel. And I will probably disassemble that mini pod once in order to get enough stuff to see, is that the only fuel I have? I've got some pellets here so I can make up some fuel packs. What level do I have to be to get the large fuel packs? That's in miscellaneous. Level 10. Alright, I can get the tier 2 drill, but I can't make it yet. Actually, I can, because I found some advanced CPUs or neodymium. Yay! Advanced drill. Now, I'm going to be using this to fill or flatten the place around here, not for actually mining. But that means that I can make this a toolbox and put my useless tools in there. And give me drill. And go ahead and make some more multi-charges. So, okay, so I've got multi-charges and drill charges. Now I can fill in these annoying holes. Oh, they added a stone removal thing here, so you can remove the small stones from the area, and they made it so that the drill's ranges, along with the multi-tools range, well, at least the drill ranges, aren't affected by atmosphere, so it's the same range regardless. Now, I don't think that is true, or it's not showing up as true in the lower right corner, because I know in space this drill has a 15-meter range listed. At least it used to. They may have lowered the range in space so that it, let's see, flattening, so that it all matches, but I don't know. And as I thought, flattening it does lower this just a little bit more, which should make it enough that I can get underneath that bridge there. Like so. Perfect. Now I can just walk under the bridge. Now I'm not going to lower the terrain for everything, just the areas that I'm going to want to make it so I can walk under things like this bridge and this bridge. Yeah, that stuff. And I'm going to go fill in that big hole that that stupid drone made last episode. If I can find it. It's like, what, around here, I think. So, filler. Okay. This shouldn't take too terribly long. And then I'm going to fuel up the mini pod and take it out on a run to see if I can find another neutral POI. Because I'm only going to be able to take out hostile POIs once I get a small vessel that can actually have weapons on it. That's weird. You see what that's doing? It's just like, that's weird. Stop being weird, game. I like it though. I like weirdness. Should get enough that I can flatten you out. Flattening. Like so. And then I'm going to need to fillerize you. I'm sorry if this is boring some of you guys. I am just a little bit OCD when it comes to my base maintenance, as you may know if you've seen some of my episodes, and of course as the Mahula family guys know quite well, I get a little OCD when it comes to my base maintenance. Oh, that's my turret over there. So let me just flatten this out real quick and everything should be okay. Except for this. You need to be filled in. Ha ha! They even have reload animations for those. That's awesome. And flattening. Like so, and there we go. Now we no longer have that giant hole in the ground, which was super annoying. Okay. Let's come on up here and put some fuel in you. I'm going to put this in there. I need to put away some of the gardening-ish stuff that I gathered from those Talon Guardians. So let's just put all you in here. I'm just going to move this down there for now, because I don't have an ATM and I don't know if I'll be able to get one anytime soon. Alright. So let's come in here, let's group all this stuff, and of course it still does all that, blah. But I have no reason to actually group it yet. Let's call this mini pod, because that's what it is. Okay. Ooh, and the lights and the thrusters are super weirdo looking. Now my mini pod is all sparkly and shiny. That's just a little bit distracting. Alright, so I see the drone base over here, which I'm not going to be able to raid just yet. Here's the MS Titan front part. There's something else over here. There's the troop transport in the middle of the water there. That's kind of weird. This is a village. Interesting. And it's far enough away from the drone base that I don't have to worry about getting shot at. What type of village is this? Let's just come on up over here and land in the village and take a look at this. This is kind of cool. I like it a lot. Oh, Talon Guardians. Hey, Talon. Whoa. Okay, I did not expect crawlers. Crawler, die. Die, crawler. No. You are not going to kill me. You are not going to kill me. Give me your heart. Okay, I'm going to have to find that crawler spawner and get rid of it. I do like that they have more than... Is that a crawler spawner? I don't think that's a crawler spawner. Okay. Were those crawlers just... I don't know. But these guys still don't attack if you just loot things. So I'm just going to keep on looting things. I actually found some Sathium ingots, which is nice. This village is a lot more friendly than the, or a lot more populated than the Talon Guardian village or Talon Guardian temple was. I wonder if those still spawn. That'll be an interesting thing to find out. I'm getting lost in this village. Is this one I've already looted? No. Okay. Do I have to come look around in here and up in here? At least I know I can come back to this village if I need to get food, the crops and stuff. Hey, Talon Guardians. I wish I knew how many Oh, I hear more crawlers have spawned. I have to find which spawner is that crawler spawner. That one. That one right there is the crawler spawner. Okay. Alright, you little creepy crawlies. Let's stay up here on top so you guys cannot get me. Nope, you are not going to get me. There's one stuck inside there. Okay. Well, he's not stuck anymore. Alright, let's come over here. That's two. Up here. Over here. And then come back this way. I don't know what these walls and ceilings are made of, but they get damaged rather easily, so I'm guessing they're wood, but they could be cement, but I think they're wood, just at how easily they're getting damaged. Nope. Gotta stay away, gotta stay away. Below me there, aren't you? Alright, let's get you out over to here. Okay. I think that spawner I blew up was the crawler spawner. And I think I've looted everything. It's possible that there's some things that I haven't looted, like something might be buried underneath this or something, but now I also don't know if they meant to have that crawler spawner be a crawler spawner or if they meant for it to be a Talon Guardian spawner. But anyway, have I checked in here? I have not. What is this, some sort of temple thing? What's up here? Anything? Nope, just a big, long... Well, this place is really neat looking. If I had a mind to take over it, it would be a really neat base, but my base is actually more heavily defended. So, for this current game, I think the POI that I took over was good enough. So, alright, let's just get into entryway here. Let's just get back to the mini pod and head back to find other things. So let's put all this in here so I don't lose it if I die. Alright. And we're off. Now, the drone base was that direction. So let's keep heading west. That's not west. This is west. Let's keep heading this way and see if we can find any other neutral POIs. Now, I'm not looting the Titan front part because it's very close to that drone base, and I don't want to risk losing things. Now, there's the back part over here with the drone. 2 drones. And there's something over there as well. Let's see, if this is the Titan back part, that looks, that is the Akua trade port. Trade station Akua. So I don't have to worry about getting shot at from that. Let me come over here and see if I can take out these drones. Let's see if I can find a landing spot inside one of these things. I know I can. I just have to land without them blowing me up. All right. There we go. Now, I don't have a whole lot of ammo left, but what I do have should be able to be used to take out these rocket drones. And as long as I stay out of their sight... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. There's the rocket drone. And come back down. Come back lower, cannon drone. I know you want to. I know you want to. Actually, let me stay over here. Now, drones actually start shooting at the personal drone. Can I get it? No, I cannot. Drones actually shoot at the player drones now. So it's a little more interesting. Am I still too far away? I think I'm still too far away. Yep, still too far away. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually get out here to get that, and with that cannon drone up above, I'm almost out of ammo. I am not hitting. All right. Rocket drone and cannon drone are down. Perfect. And you gave me some pistol ammo, and I am almost out of assault rifle ammo. So at least I have this. Now, what I want to do here is terrain removal. And I know that this room has some good loot in it. it also has the core right back there. For those of you who didn't know, at least this place used to have good loot in it. They might have rearranged the thing, but no, it looks like there's a thing. Oh, there is another drone. Was that a rocket drone? Let me get away from here. Ow. Well, that's it. I am out of ammo. Alright, let's hide in here and see if I can find some ammo. Because I know where pretty much all of the loot crates in this place are. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh. I'm gonna have to take apart some things. Alright, rocket drone, shoot at me. I think there's a door down that way, so I'm gonna need... Ow! I did tell you to shoot at me, didn't I? Stop shooting at me. I need to find some ammunition. Because you're out, you're out, you're out, and you're out. That drone is right above us. Alright. Let's see if these forward crates have any ammunition. You do not. Alright, let's see if some over here do. Because there's two things I'm going to need ammunition for. Taking out the core and taking out that drone. And of course, if I can't take out either and there's no ammunition in this entire place, I'm going to have to return home and see if I have enough magnesium to make up some more ammo. Sniper and shotgun. That is not what I needed. Let's see, I think there's one more crate over here. Not what I wanted. So let me get back in here, and then there should be some crates up here where my mini pod is. Oh, now there's two rocket drones. Yay! Alright, let's see what all I can fit in here. Alright, I think that's it. And then I should be able to fit some in there. You are not ammo. You are not ammo. You are not ammo. Very little bit of ammo. And I don't know which of those rocket drones I have already shot. So I'm gonna have to come back down here. And now there are some crates on the other side of that, which I can get to. Is there another crate on this side? There is. which I can get to through the outside. I just have to avoid getting shot by rocket drones. Oh, crap. Go away, plant monster! Go away! Okay. Let me turn on my personal light so that you guys can see better. Okay. Let's do all this so it will stack things. And then... So let's see. I got a little bit of magnesium powder, but I don't have any actual magnesium. Alright, what I'm going to have to do... I also have another side pod to loot. So here's what I'm going to have to do. Run, 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 run. And hope that this is not the side that I already looted. But it is. So I need to go to the other side. Like so. Alright. And the rocket drones are both stuck. Ish. Okay. So now I can come and get... Those are not what I wanted. There is a projectile pistol, which will have 10 ammo. And a little bit more... Ooh, and a sniper to use the sniper ammo with. Nice. Okay. Now I might have a chance of actually taking out... I can't get out that way. I might actually have a chance of taking out one or both of the drones. But... I want to get in here and check out these first. To see if there's any ammo for my existing guns as well. There is not. Okay. So. I don't know which one of those I've already shot and which one I haven't. Alright, there's that one. Okay, both drones are down. Now I can loot them with my player drone just fine. Okay. So, now that I got all those down, I'm not going to actually worry about deconstructing this stuff, because the main thing I was coming out to get was ammunition, and I ended up using up my ammunition. So, I have another POI to go look for. Let's get out of here. Let's see, we were heading west, so we will just continue to head west. And hope we don't run into any hostile POIs. What is this down here? Is it going to shoot at me, or is it another village? Look, it's another village. Is this the same type of village? This village looks different. Alright, let's get close. and see if any... Yep, there's some crawlers. At least I can see what the crawler spawner is right here. And I should... be able to take it out. Well, that was... Let's turn the light on. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm just going to have to avoid the crawlers. Which is going to be a little bit difficult. At least I got them to stop from spawning. Okay. Is that a shotgun and a minigun drone? Alright. Time to go. At least time to hide my ship. If I can. Epsilon outpost discovered. Let's see, is there any place where I can take my ship into? Right, like this, maybe? No. Alright, minigun drone. Leave me alone. Yep, ammunition is going to be the hardest part of this game. I don't see any windows that I could fly in and hide. And that middle thing is really open, and I don't want to do it there. The well is not deep enough to hide me. Stop shooting, minigun drone. You're annoying. I guess I'll just have to come back here and hope that the drone is gone, or come back when I've got more ammunitions. Research outpost beta. Residential complex. These places are crawling with drones. I probably should have turned the drone spawn rate down. But I didn't. Let's just land right here. I must have taken a little bit of damage. But let's see. The magnesium I got is here. Magnesium powder. Let me just get everything that I can. And put it where it goes. But at least I got some O2 bottles. But I got some promethium pellets. I got some magnesium. Not a whole lot of magnesium, mind you, but I got some. I got a lot of devices and stuff. I don't know how far all of these supplies are gonna last, but at least I got something. So, but in any case, that's gonna be it for this episode. I just did a lot of looting, so but I hope you guys still enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the like button for me, and if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.